So if you see in the last section, what we have done is, we have done with the pie charts completely. The math intuition of the pie chart also we have seen very, very clearly. So let's say math intuition means how it works on the backend, how the tool is going to perform the operation on top of your action. So simply if you drag and drop it, automatically the visualizations are coming. So on the backend, how the tool is understanding your actions. So generally that is what the math intuition. So that we have seen very clearly. For example, let's say if I go the Tableau. So I clearly told you how the sum of the sales will be happen for the last class as well as this also. For OS calculations, how this is going to be happen. This also we have seen very, very clearly in the last class. And also histogram. So there are 9,994 rows. Okay. And if you take the quality column, in the quality column, what is the minimum value, maximum value? Minimum is nothing but one. So at least the person, the customer is buying one product, or highest one of the customer is buying 14 products. So we can take the quantity column and we can make them as a histogram. So let's open the Tableau. So in the histogram, in the y-axis, what we will be having? Can you tell me? Not in the x-axis, in the y-axis. Suppose I am going to open the yesterday's work in front of you. So this is normally histogram which we have done with. So in the x-axis, what is there? In the y-axis, what is there? We are just passing the quantity column now. Okay. So see here, histogram in a very detailed way. Okay. Histogram in detail. So the logic here is discount is the column which I am targeting. Sorry, not discount, quantity. So quantity is the column which I am targeting. So first of all, if we go to the data and if we see that particular data, which one? Quantity column. If we see that quantity column, okay, see the first customer, every row belongs to a customer, right? So the first customer is buying the bookcases. How many he is buying? Two bookcases. Some other person is buying the chair, is buying three chairs. So the quantity column refers customer is buying which product and how many he is buying. If he is buying the mobile phones means do he is buying the 10 mobile phones or only one mobile phone or five mobile phones, how many he is buying will be available in the quantity column. So the point is number of rows are how many that we need to focus. So our focus should be in the quantity column, how many rows. So number of rows are how many? In the same way, here also you will be having 9,994 rows will be there. So x-axis, y-axis. So in the y-axis, from the 0 to 9,994 everything. I told you know the count. Count means number of rows. So what I'm going to do in the quantity column, in the worst case, a customer is buying how many products? One product. Okay. In the highest case, the customer is buying how many products? 40. I think 40. No. Let's see here. You can click on the downward arrow. Once you click on the downward arrow, there is an option called describe. So yeah, you are getting the details of the data. So let me go to here. Let me go to the sheet. This quantity column is there. No? So this quantity column, I'm going to keep in the text. So you are going to get the sum of the quantity. So which means inside the quantity column, if we add all the values, 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2, if you add all the values, you will be getting around total products that has been sold in the supermarket. 37,873 total products sold in the supermarket. The logic also, I think in the third class I told you. For example, if I have a mobile shop, So one of my friend is coming in the evening around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and he is asking me, Kamal, how many mobiles sold today? What I will say, total 15 mobile phones has been sold. Okay, I will tell total how many sold on that particular day. Some. If we specifically ask how many sold for the iPhone, how many sold for the Samsung, yes, then I can say iPhone 5, Samsung 3, Vivo 2, like that I can say. But what he is asking, total how many you have been sold. He didn't mention anything. So here also, in the quantity column, one customer is buying two products, one customer is buying one product. Different things are happening. And my focus is total how many has been sold in the supermarket. If I add all the things in the quantity, I will be getting 37,000, around 37,873 products has been sold in the supermarket. In that, this is the sum. But what I need in that entire data, in the worst case, how many, how many products are selling? How many products has been sold to the customer? So let me click on this downward arrow, go to the measure option. You can see here minimum. At least the customer is buying one product. And if I go to the downward arrow, if I go to the measure, if I go to the maximum, so he is buying, one customer is buying 14 products. Table, shares, lot of things he is buying. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, my agenda is, I know in the x-axis, so worst case, one product, highest case, 14 products. So let me write 2, 3, 4, so on, 13, 14. Okay. In the y-axis, what I'm going to keep? In the y-axis, what I'm going to keep is the total number of rows, 0 to 9,994. Now, what I will do is, I will divide them into three bits. I will divide them into three bits. I told you, bin means what? It is an area, selected area. You can select whatever you want, but the main point here is in the Tableau, if you select the three bins, the decimal values kind of things will be remaining in the x-axis. Exactly, it won't take. But if you use the same histogram in Python, how many bins you want? For example, if in the Titanic ship, let's say in the Titanic ship, lot of people are traveling from one location to other locations. Imagine there are 500 passengers, 500 people traveling from one location to other location in the Titanic ship. Now, I will ask total 500 people are there now. In the 500 people, how many people comes under the age 20 to 40? So perfect it will show me in between the age 20 to 40, there are around 250 people traveling in the Titanic ship. So in between the interval, we need to mention in between the interval how many people will be traveling. Here also same story. For example, I am going to divide them into four pieces, or let's try to divide them into three pieces. If I just try to divide them into three pieces, so if you see 0 to 5 one piece, okay, 5 to 10 one piece, 10 to 15 like that one piece. Okay, here, from here to here, total how many? The people who are buying one product to four products or five products, how many other will be available in the y-axis? Count will be available in the y-axis. Here you can select whatever you want. How many bins you want, you can select what we want. Okay. So there is no specification. So in the second bin, how many you want? Mostly we will use 5 bins. In any data, we will divide them into 5 bins, mostly 5 or 10. So in the learning stage, a lot of people will use 50 bins. Okay, but 50 bins won't makes you any information. So let's say if I take the age column, in the age column, what I will do, I will check from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 50 to 60, maximum 60 to 70, 80, 8 to 10 bins. You can see here. So this is how the histogram looks like. And using the histogram, we can easily find out whether the columns are following the normal distributions or not. I will tell you in upcoming sections what is the normal distribution, what is the purpose of normal distribution. When we get into the statistics, you will be getting more idea. Okay. So this is how the histogram looks like generally. So keeping these things aside, come back. Keeping these things aside, for example, if you see here, I'm going to take the, and I just want to tell you one more thing. I will add a caption. Okay. So I will be adding some caption definitely if you need. So what is the caption is? The most important line for the interview. Histogram works with only, okay? Histogram works with only one dimension data. Okay. It is a univariate analysis. Okay. I will tell you very clearly here. There are three different things that you need to keep in mind. One is the keyword univariate. Second one is bivariate. Third one, multivariate. Okay. Univariate, bivariate, and multivariate. So what is the meaning of univariate? What is the meaning of bivariate? All these things I will tell you. Univariate means only working with one dimension data. Okay, only working with one dimension data. One dimension data means which we are going to take only on the x-axis. But also in further sections you'll get a clear idea. Bivariate analysis means add analysis for every word. Please add analysis. Univariate analysis, bivariate analysis, and multivariate analysis. Okay. So let's say univariate analysis means only one dimension. One dimension means only in the x-axis you are going to view the points. In the y-axis there will be no points. Bivariate analysis means you will be working with 2D. So which means in the x-axis values will be there, in the y-axis also values will be there. And multivariate means we call them as a coordinate axis, multiple dimensions. So not only two columns, we can use n number of columns. I can write here n number. Okay, n number of columns. N number of columns in the sense, let's say, if I take 5 columns, there are two different scenarios. This is one dimension. Okay. If I take some other one, this is a second dimension, 2D. If I take the coordinate axis, third dimension. If I take some other one, fourth dimension. So randomly the dimensions will be increased. That we will be calling as multivariate analysis. So here you can write a caption. Histogram works with only one dimension data. So I will write here P means here one dimension data. Okay. Histogram works with only one dimension data. Now you can see I'm going to remove this from here in the text. I'm going to take the quantity column. If you see, I'm going to take the quantity column, I'm going to drop it here. Okay. Before me it is coming sound, but I don't need the sound. I'm going to take the quantity column. Keep any one of here. You can keep in the column or you can keep in the row. So specifically in the row, in the column, I will tell you when we start the bar charts. As of now, if you see, first of all, before going to apply also, I'm going to click on the show me option. If you see the show me option. So in the show me option, if you see, let's say histogram is there. If I take the mouse cursor on the histogram, it is giving me one suggestion. What it is telling, create and pins fill, not available for all the measures, only one numerical column. And also you see how many it is expecting? One measure. It is expecting only one measure, one dimension data, that too numerical column only, number column only. Numerical columns means number columns. Categorical columns means text related columns. Okay. So there are two different ways to understand the columns also. I hope everyone know what is the general meaning of Basically, basically data means collection of information, but data columns, which means features. Okay? Columns, which means features. I already told you, use the terminology features in the place of columns. Okay. So basically, data columns. Any Excel sheet data, their columns were divided into two different pieces, two different parts. One is numerical, one is numerical, another one is categorical. Okay. One is numerical data, and there are different things like, let's say, date and time column will be also there. Okay. But mostly we will be having numerical data and categorical data. If you want, you can add date, time kind of columns also. So here numerical columns and categorical columns. Very simple. Numerical columns are nothing but the columns which are having numbers, only numerical numbers. It might be whole number, it might be decimal. If you have 25, whole number. If you have 25.55, it is a decimal. Okay, you can have anything. It's a numerical number means it comes under a numerical column. If you have the text means it comes under the categorical. So now see, I am going to take the quantity. I am going to keep it here. I can see histogram is highlighting. If you see, I need the histogram. Okay, whatever the charts that suppose the one dimension, that also will be activated. But my point is, I am going to apply the histogram. I am applying the histogram. So when I am applying the histogram, these many bits are coming. Okay. So total how many are there? See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits, right? So let's count. So first bin, if you see, first bin, it is traveling from 0 to 3. How many are there? Let's write here. So 0 to 3, total how many are there? Let's write here. 3000, yes or no? So 3301. Okay, next. Next, if you see 4830 in the bin, let's say for example. So from here, from 3 to 6. 4802 around. Okay. And you can see this one 1435. This is from 6 to 9, right? 6 to 9. 14. So this one, let's say 9 to 12 is one part, and 12 to 15 is one part. Let's write the count of it. So here you are having 349. Here you are having 349. And if you see here also you are having 79. You keep and add all the values, you will be getting 9994. Number of rows you will be getting. Okay. So you can define the bins. This is how you can define the bins. So only for mainly for the age column, I'm telling you. Age column, this will be really, really helpful. Let's say any domain data you take, patients, hospital data, if we collected, age will be there. Okay. Let's say, for example, in the customers data also, mostly the age category will be there. So what kind of age people are coming to the supermarkets? Those things also we can collect. Hotel management also, age will be there. So mainly in the age columns, we will be using the histogram a lot. This is first. Out of 100 percentage, 30% usage is to find out between which range how many people are there. Between the age 20 to 40, how many are there? 40 to 50, how many are there? We can easily find out with histogram. Irrespective of that, the main use of the histogram, is to find the normal distribution. Okay? Normal ND. Basically, ND means normal distribution. N means normal, D means distribution. Okay. So this normal distribution, what is the purpose of the normal distribution? How the normal distributions are coming? We'll see in upcoming sections. You don't worry. Now today we will see the main important one, the first three. So I will remove the sticker today. Just for one test. So the first, okay, table formats. What are the first three? Table format. So let's say one is normal table. One is normal table. Second one is something like heat table and super table. So different tables will be there. Can see here. First one is normal table, which means text table. Second one is heat table. Third one is highlight tables. Three different tables are there. First one, second one, and third one. Three different tables are there. Very simple. Representing the data in the form of table in front of you is known as a table formats. So whatever the data that you have, you can convert them into graphical manner, whatever you want. That is okay. That everyone knows. We can use the bar charts, pie charts, okay, circle maps, or anything you can use, and you can make them into graphical manner. But presenting the data in the table format, for that purpose, we have three types of tables. For that purpose, we have three types of tables. First one is normal table, which we call them as a text table. Second one is heat table. Okay, we call them as average table. Third one is a highlighted table. Okay, highlighted table. So first we'll start with the normal table. Yeah, text table. So what I'm going to do is very simple. Represent your data. Okay, I'm going to take my mouse cursor. If you see, I'm going to take my mouse cursor on top of the table. What it is expecting? One dimension, one measure. So do it is expecting 2-3 measures? No. If it is expecting 2-3 measures means it will clearly tell you 1 or 2 measures, 1 or 2 dimensions like that. So now see what I'm going to say. First, from now I will target the categorical column and subcategory column. What is the category column? In the category column, what we have? The product belongs to which category? Let's say, in the subcategory, you are having the products. In the subcategory, you are having the products which are available in the supermarket. Let's say mobile phones, chairs, tables, like this. Whatever the products are there, all the products are available in the subcategory column. Every product belongs to which category? Present in the category column. How many unique labels are there in the category column? In the category column, you will be having only 3 unique labels. Okay, let's say suppose 2 columns. So in the subcategory column, you will be having only 3. That is technology, furniture, office supplies. 3. Only 3 different labels are there in the category column. When coming to subcategory, here you need to keep in mind 3 labels are there in the category column. Those things are repeating again and again till 9,994 rows. In the subcategory column, you are having 17 products, 17 unique products. Let's say mobiles, phones, chairs, tables, okay, tables, accessories, storage. Like this, total 17 products are there. Like this, total how many? 17. Let's say mobile phones comes under technology. Chairs comes under furniture. Tables comes under furniture. Accessories comes under office supplies. Storage comes under house. So 17 products. Each product belongs to which category? That is the relation between these two. That is the relation between these two columns. As a data analyst or scientist, the main important thing is we need to understand the column. What is the purpose of the column that we need to understand? So let me take the category. I am going to keep it here. You see, defaultly, the first one is activating. See, defaultly. So in the category column, I am having furniture, office supplies, and technology. Again, I am going to take the subcategory. See, I am going to add it here. So let me bring it here. See, yes, sir. So here we need to understand. Before this also, I will tell you. Before this also, now it's time to learn about these two options. Okay, the row and the column. In your point of view, how the row looks like and how the column looks like. Row means this one, right? This is rows. Okay, horizontally, if I represent anything, this is generally rows. Columns means this one is the columns. If you imagine, if you increase the row, the image size will increase. I mean, for example, if I consider an image in front of you, if I consider an image in front of you, any image if I consider, any image if I consider, okay, if I increase the rows, the height of the image will be increased. Okay, if I increase the columns, automatically the width of the image will be increased. Yes or no? So keep this logic in mind. So now come back to the position. Okay, I'm coming to the table. So basically how the table looks like? Normally table means it might be a normal table, heat map table, or a text highlighted table, anything. Normally my point is how the table looks like. Table looks like this, is or no? A table will be there. You will be having individual parts. Am I right? Yes or no? Now see, first I am giving. I need to show the labels which are present inside the subcategory in the form of rows in front of you. What is the meaning of that? I know in the subcategory, I know in the category column, I have furniture, technology, office supplies. If I want to show, if I want to show furniture, technology, office supplies, means now you are passing column. Okay, this is a column representation. But if I read furniture, technology, office supplies, means this is a row representation. So make sure how you want to show the data. Now I want to show the category column in the form of row. See, furniture, next office supplies, next technology. Okay. Again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the subcategory. I want to show here like this. See, already I have shown furniture, office supplies, technology. Now I want to show what are the products. How many products are there? Total we have 17 products, 17. So we have 17 products now. How many products? What are the products and how many products that comes under furniture? Like let's say tables, chairs. I want to show like this. Office supplies also. I want to show like this. Technology related things I want to show like this. Now tell me, I need to keep in the column or I need to keep in the row? I need to keep in the row only, no? Let's say if I take the subcategory, I will keep in the row. Now see. So now sir, I want to keep in the column. If you keep the subcategory in the column, how it looks like? Technology, office supplies, and furniture. So subcategory you are passing in the column means, for example, mobile phones, chairs, tables, like this is e-commerce or no? So it's your wish where you want to represent, but side by side in a rows only I am representing. Now, if anybody asks me, I have the complete answer. What are the products that comes under furniture? Bookcases, chairs, furnishings, and tables. What are the products that comes under office supplies? What are the products that comes under the technology? I clearly mentioned here. I'm going to take the same. I'm going to take the same and I'm going to keep it here. So see, it is getting or not for me. So text table, every category, bookcases, how many cells, chairs, how many cells, furniture, how many cells, tables, how many cells. What is this? Sum of cells, sir? Sum of cells. How the calculations will come? Can anyone explain me the calculations? Math calculation. Imagine you have the data in front of you. How you will get that value? So, first of all, in the category column, wherever there is a furniture related rows will be there. No? First, we need to pull that. Only furniture related rows. In the furniture related rows, what are the rows that comes under the bookcases? Those sales I will add. For example, open the Excel sheet which is useful to develop that particular project. Okay, to develop amount of bookcases. Yes, it will directly it will calculate. We just drag and drop. Automatically, sales will be some of the sales will be calculated. But manually, if you want to do, what you will be doing? So very simple. You just go to open the Excel sheet. Somewhere Excel sheets will be. So I will show you here. First, in the furniture, you are targeting bookcases, right? So in the category column, what I'm going to do is double click on it. I won't select anything. I want only furniture. So furniture related rows are different. Now I will go to the subcategory. The subcategory, what I will do in the subcategory, I just want to pull out only which related. For example, I want to pull out only art related rows. I will take it. So see, if you see here, the cat, so two things at a time, right? So here also we can do. We can just convert them into table formats and we can pull the data. Okay. So you need to target the, just need to target the rows, furniture related rows, because I in that bookcases. Add them. In the furniture related rows only, pick the chair related rows and add them. So you will be getting each product, some of the sales in front of you. Got my point? Each product, some of the sales will be available in front of you. This is normal way of representing. You can't add any color pattern or anything. Just normally you're adding the data. Let me take the profit. Let me try to keep it here. See, for example, I'm going to keep here. Am I getting the table formats? As of now, I'm not getting the table format. I'm going to take the profit. I'm going to keep in the text. So in that particular column only, for every product, some of the sales and some of the profits, both are coming. Both are coming. The proper way of representation is nothing but a single representation. So here, as they mentioned, according to the box inputs, what they told, you can pass one numerical form. So it is accepted. Normal way of table. So, sir, this won't make any sense. Like simply we are passing, no graphical content, nothing. So there is another table. If you see the second table, can you see the second one here, which is known as a heat map, which is known as a okay heat map table. I already told you if you want to customize the heading, you can pull them to the middle and you can design. So double click on it, select them, take to the middle, hold them if you need it, and any color changes you want, you can apply. Okay. You can take them to the middle position. So now I will take the mouse cursor. Now I will take the mouse cursor to the second one, second table, heat map table. What it is expecting clearly see one dimension, one or two measures. Okay, so which means we can pass two number columns. That possibility is there. That possibility is there in the second chart. So first of all, what I will do is I will take every subcategory in the rows. 17 products total, 17 products. Each product, how many sales are happening? Each product, how many sales are happening? It is representing in the form of bar. I will convert them into table. Now see, I'm selecting the second one because I'm targeting the second one. I'm making them into second one. Now down click on it. Okay, down click on it, and what I'm going to do, go to the standard option, enter me. So this is how it is come. Can see here every product. You understood now? This is second table, heat map table. Every product, total 70 products. Every product, how many sales are happening, are representing with the help of one particular symbol, square bracket or circle or diamond or whatever you want. You can pick it. It is representing. So now see, which basically this is not following any order, ascending order or descending order. So let's say here can you see a option called, here can you see a option, two options. So one is big to small, which means descending. One is small to big. So now see small to big. Automatically changes or not. Okay. Now if anyone asks me, easily I can say, come on, which product is having highest sales? Immediately I will go to the mobile phones. Sir, I want to represent their values also. I will take the sale value. I'll keep it in the label. It's coming up. If anybody asks me what is the highest product which is having the highest sales, what I can say, mobiles. Second highest, chairs, storage, table. What is the worst product which is having the low sales? Fasteners, labels, and one of those things. Okay. Now, sir, really I don't like the color. Really, I don't like the color. So go to the color option, change the color whatever you need. Every product, if you want a unique color, what you will do? Every product, if you have a unique color, what you will do? Think very logically, very, very simple. How many products are there? 17 products are there. So how many colors you need? 17 colors. 17 product names present in which column? The subcategory only, no? The subcategory only 14, sorry, 17 product names are there. I'm going to take the subcategory and keep it into the color. So that's a unique way of representation. Okay, but I suggest not to do it. Pick any one of the color. It looks even more better. So really, I don't like this symbol. I didn't like the square bracket. I want to apply some other content. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, here can you see the automatic option? I will down click on the automatic option. Once I down click on the automatic option, I can see there is an option called shapes. So there will be a lot of shapes available. So which one you want to pick, you can pick. You understood? Sir, sir, is this? But in the table format, the second table, if we observe, it is expecting two numerical columns. So is it possible to find out the profit at a time? Is it possible to find out the profit at a time? Which means, for example, I'm going to take the profit and I'm going to add somewhere. I'm going to take the profit, I'm going to keep it here. Let me do one thing, profit. Just we can add the profit also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the profit. Individually also we can put, just give me a minute. Sale also I'm going to click. Two things at a time I will show you. Two things. First I'm going to this. Then so first let me make them into ascending order, change the color if we need it. Okay. And change the one which I need. Let's say for example. Okay. Now this is because of the profit. I am passing the profit here. The profit values are representing. And also row. Mm, let me do one thing. Okay. Did you observe? Just I'm dragging to the middle. Two things at a time. Two things at a time. So table is the product. How many profits it is getting? How many profits it is getting? Minus 17,000 profits. So this is the same. If you want to sort the data, make sure using which column you need to sort. For example, I'm going to the sale column. Okay, the sale is there. Sale column. Down click on it. Is there any option called sort directly? So is there any option sort is not there yet? So we'll do one thing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the data from see which one is possible now. Defaultly using the profit only, the sorting is happening. Why? Because first you have passed the profit, then you pass the sale. If you pass the sale first, then for example, no sir, I want to sort the data based on the sale means what you have to do. First you remove the profit from here. First you remove profit. All these things just you remove. You just remove everything. Okay, just remove everything. Just pass the subcategory. Just pass the subcategory. Okay, and you see here, change the data to the table formats. So I'm going to take the sale. Okay, this is how initially this is how it is coming. Every product, how many sales are happening. This is how it is coming. I'm going to make them into ascending order, and I'm going to click on it enter. So you know I didn't like the color, so I am going to change the color. Okay, I did it like the shape, so I'm going to change the shape. Sir, I want to represent the each product sale value also. I want to represent each product sale value. Each product sale value also I am representing. Now every product according to the ascending order, it is clearly mentioned. Now according to my requirement, in some scenarios, I want to add the profit also at a time. So let's take a profit column. Anytime any operation you do, defaultly it will apply sum of the sales, sum of the profit only. Default it will apply sum only. Now I'm very simple. How the calculations will be happen? First of all, wherever there is a rows which belongs to the mobile phones, add all the row sale value. Sum of the sale. Wherever there is a mobile phone, pick that rows. In that particular rows, go to the profit column, add all the profit. Sum of the profits for the shares you will get. I'm going to take the profit and I'm going to keep it here. Now see, so sorting is happening because of the sale. So if I want the descending order, you can see descending order is happening. But if you see here, this is not in a descending order. Profit will be not in a descending order. If you want, you can make it, but make sure which column you are targeting the first. Okay. So this is also one of the best representation. Each product, what is happening. Okay. So the last one, but the very, very highlighted one, basically we call them as a conditional formatting. In Excel, we call them as condition formatting. In Power BI also, we call them as a conditional formatting. So the last table, which is known as a okay highlight tables. So let me go to that one, highlight tables. Let me go to the show me option. So once I go to the show me option, you can see once I go to the show me option, the third one you can see what it is expecting one measure. Only one numerical column. Okay. See. I'm going to take the category. I'm going to take the subcategory. I'm going to take the same. I'm going to take the same. Now, instead of using the, see, this is the first table. This is something like, so this possibility is also there. Like you can check for the multiple things. Okay. Second one. Now I'm going to select the third one, which is highlighted table. Highlighted table. So remove this categorical column, you will get more idea. Every product, how many sales are happening? So every product, how many sales are happening based on the sale value. You see, based on the sale value, the okay, let me first of all increase the size if you need. Let me increase. Can you see properly? So let me make them into the ascending order, small to big. Okay. So every product based on the sale value, the background color will be decided, and also the text, the number text is then see. This is white color, they are black colors. Okay, text representation will be decided, and the background color also will be decided. So basically, this concept is known as a conditional formatting. Okay, so that I will tell you in the 4 way. Directly, we will be having those options. Now, see, the color pattern is coming here. Some legend is coming. Sir, I don't like the color. I'll click on the download arrow. I'll go to edit color. So once if I go to the edit color, you can see here. See, defaultly this color is coming. I'm going to click on this one. Click on the edit color. Once I down click on it, once I down click on it. So the best one, every time I will use red and green combination. Green color means good one, red color means bad. In between those two, it will be white color, average. I will select this one. No, sir, I want to select the customized color means you can down click and you can select whatever you want. Or else you can click on this color and you can select from the RGB color space. Okay, you can select anything from the RGB color space. I am selecting this one. I'm going to click on apply, click on OK. Now see the things which are with the red color, it is not so good. So if you click on the downward arrow, height, so see, this is also best representation. Instead of expanding the width, I am going to target only the height. So see, every product, how many sales are happening. Now using this one, I can easily find out these sales. I hope till here are the worst sales, till the bookcases. And not till here, I think we can target till this supplies. Very, very bad sales. Average sales. And from here it is a good sales. So this is also possible. This flexibility is also there. Okay, this is the tables. Do anywhere you will use the tables means yes. You will use the tables in many ways. Okay, so we can't judge directly. I'm telling you. For example, some people will like the pie chart. Some data analyst. Some data analyst will like the table representation. So you can't directly say use the pie chart or use the bar maps or some other maps. No, it is not possible. Okay, it depends upon individual. So their own representation, their own documentation, their own explanation. Everyone will work in a unique way. Okay, so this is about the Now I will tell you the most important point, that is tree map. Okay, what is this one? Tree map. Tree map. So what is the meaning of tree map? Tree map means this one, guys. Tree map means this one. Hope you can see that one as well. This one. Okay. This image is known as a tree maps. Tree map is very, very important and very easy to understand. And I will tell you why most of the people won't use the tree map. Okay? Why most of the people won't use the tree map also. I will tell you very, very clearly. So basically, tree map means, for example, let's say you can see here, guys, one step will come back. Here we have seen every subcategory sales we have seen. If you want to maintain in ascending order, we can maintain in ascending order, or descending order means descending order. You can see there is other option, which means alternate. Let's say, so this is a y-axis, this is x-axis. If I click on that particular option, so y becomes x and x becomes y. Got my point? Okay. Becomes x and x becomes y. Okay, this is the option. Now come here, tree map. So in the tree map, if you see, I'm going to apply the tree map. So tree map, what it is expecting from the user? What it is expecting from the user? One dimension it is expecting two measures, one or two measures. Either one you can pass or two you can pass. This concept is very, very easy. Tree map concept. What means? Let's say, imagine this is the box. I told you one example yesterday. So let's say Google, there are companies. There are companies. Okay. And there, for example, I will take the cities and I will take the revenue. Three things I will take at a time. Okay. Countries I will take USA. Sorry, companies, right? Not locations. Suppose company is Google company. Okay. Google, Microsoft, Meta, IBM, and some other thing like Apple. Okay. Companies. I will take the cities also. This. I will take the cities. I think no need of cities because we need to write a huge data there. Our revenue I will take 1200, 900, 600. IBM I'm going 250 and 100. Okay. So each company and the revenue, it is clearly mentioned there. Each company and the revenue, it is clearly mentioned here. So now tree map means very, very, very simple. Tree map means a box is there, for example. A box is there. Based on the label value, the box will give the space. For example, how many labels are there here? We are having total 5 labels. So 1200. So first I will give the box for highest box I will give for Google. So Microsoft 900. Okay. Let's say for example, Google 1200, Microsoft, Meta, IBM, Apple. Okay. So very simple. Tree map is nothing but imagine this room or the house, your house. Okay, your house is there. Yes. One room is there in your house. So dividing the house based on the label value. We have the big value, so big area will come for the label. Small value means small area will come for the label. So that is what the tree map. So for that purpose, see here every subcategory, how many cells are happened. So one dimension, one measure. I will click on it. I'll click on the tree map. See, did you see? So click on this downward arrow. click on the entire view. You're getting the proper view. So first of all, if you observe properly, if you observe properly, this is the box. First of all, this is the box. In that particular box, the first highest box has been given for the mobile phone. So because highest sales, then chains, then storage, tables, printers, machines, accessories, coppers, bookcases, furnishing papers, applicants, supplies, art, envelopes, this one and this one. What my point? So a single box based on the label value, we are deciding the box size, not the color. Even color also there, okay? Color is also there. Now click on it, go to edit. I will select the color what I like. Okay, now see the product which is having the highest sales means highest box with the green color. Lowest sales means lowest box with the red color. Average sales means average box with average color, which means white color. We can take the same. We can take the same and we can keep it in the label. See, you can see the sale value. You can see the sale value. Now, logical question I will ask you. One question I will ask you. Mobile phones are selling in every region, no? In every region, the mobile phones will be sold. In the region column, how many unique labels are there? East, West, South, Center. We have 4 labels. In the region column, we are having 4 labels. East, West, South, Center. So mobile phones in the East how much, in the West how much, in the South how much, in the Central how much. So okay, I will get those values now. For those values also, the mobile phone will be divided into same pieces or based on the region value, the box will be decided internally. Internally, the box will be decided. Already మీకు మ్యాప్ వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ. ఓకే సో మొబైల్ ఫోన్ 4 regions లో ఎలా ఉంది అని అడుగుతున్నాను. ఓకే ఈస్ట్ లో, వెస్ట్ లో, సౌత్ లో, సెంట్రల్ లో. ఇంటర్నల్ గా కూడా వాటి యొక్క సేల్ బట్టే మీకు ఈ మొబైల్ ఫోన్ అనేది డివైడ్ అవుతుంది. అంతేకాని 4 ఉన్నాయి కదా 4కి ఈక్వల్ గా ఇవ్వదు. దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు కీప్ ఇన్ మైండ్. సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ ద రీజియన్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. I'm going to take the region and I'm going to keep it. Let's keep in the label if possible. See guys, let's say all this belongs to mobile phone now. First of all, total entire box. First of all, enter one box and consider. Imagine this is the mobile phone. This is the mobile phone. Mobile phone also region wise based on the sales value. The box size is deciding or not. So this is one of the best representation with the help of female. But what, can you tell me what is the drawback? No, we can select whatever the color that we want. The size it is occupying. Let's say if you want to explain to the client, he will maintain the dashboard. Okay, 90% or 90% of the space in the documentation or the dashboard will be covered with the tree map if you use. Then how can I use the pie chart? How can I use the bar charts? How can I explain to the client? So this is the biggest drawback. But individually, if I not include in any dashboard or anywhere, this is the best. Okay? So this is about the treatment. Let's say, for example, I want to open the new sheet. I want to open new sheet. Now, normally what I will do, I will use here. I will use this add sheet and I am adding the data and I am adding the sheet. So now, can you see here a option? Can you see here option plus option? If you click on it also, a sheet will be added. Okay. You can use this one or you can use this one. So here, new worksheet. For example, see, so this one. Now, if I'm going to click on it, some any other one, if you see here, what is the meaning of that? Clear the sheet, which means, for example, I'm going to pick some state, something like that. Okay. If I click on this into, that will be, sheet will be not removed. Yes. For example, every region, how many sales are there? Every region, how many sales are happening? So this is how it is coming. Let me make it to the table format. If I click on the clear sheet means the sheet will be there, but the representation or the work that what you have done will be removed. You can see options here. Control Z, or you can use backspace is there. No? You can use the back button is there. No? Here you can use the back button to come back. Undo, nothing but undo. Okay. Let's say see here. This is ascending order, descending order, and rows to columns. And we can say it as a transpose. Okay, transpose, I hope in the matrix, you know, right? Rows will convert to the columns and the columns will convert to the rows. So remove the data from the sheet and duplicate. So if I click on it, another sheet will be created. So both will be duplicated. Okay. And you can see the plus to add the sheet. We can see here, save this, like it will, if you save the work, whatever you have done. Instead of going to the file option, instead of going to save to the Tableau public, you can click on the save. You can see here new data source. If I click on it, I can add a new sheet, Excel sheets. Okay, so this is the visualizations. Okay, clear till here, all of you. So we'll start remaining things tomorrow. If I continue to take bar charts long time. So what we have done till now is, so we have done with the tables, we have done with the maps and pie chart, and the tree map, and the histogram. So there are remaining things that we need to discuss. Mostly tomorrow we'll start the bars. Lot of information you can pull from the bar charts. Stacked bar chart, clustered bar chart. Okay. Uh, Stacked bar chart will be there, clustered bar chart will be there. And we can pass the label also inside it to define. Okay. Normal way you can do it, you can pass the label so that the bar chart will become even more customized. So different bar charts will be there. So don't think only one bar chart will be there. Stacked bar chart, clustered bar chart will be there. And we can pass the legend for them. 100% visualization bar charts will be there. And two-way representation bar charts will be there. What will be there? We'll see them. So online people who have any doubt sheet here, you can ask me. Or else the sheets I will upload to the drive along with the installer. Somebody you're asking me the installer. No? So I will download the Tableau installer. I will upload there. You can download there and you can install the Tableau if you need.